Hey guys, what's cracking? Welcome to an episode of The Excellent Life. Today's topic we're going to be talking about is purpose. How do we find our purpose? What is the vision of our lives? Now, there's a reason why you clicked this video. You're trying to find your purpose, your vision, your passion in life, right? Now, there are three things that you need to know in order to find your purpose in life. If you want to know, stick around. Now, let's go. Before I show you three things you need to know before you find your purpose in life, let's kind of reevaluate. Let's take a step back. Let's look at the background of what even is our purpose. How can we find it, right? So, I want you guys to ask yourself this question. What is the thing that you love and are passionate about the most right now? What is the thing that you spend the most time about? The thing that you spend the most time working on, improving, enjoying. Another question I want you to ask yourself is, what came easy to you? What is something that you didn't really need to try too hard on and it went really smooth? You got used to it very simply and it was just like butter. What are your priorities right now? What are things that you prioritize being number one, the first thing you wake up doing? The second thing that you wake up doing? The third thing you wake up doing? What is the thing that drives you throughout your day? What is something that really, truly matters to you in life? If you can just pick three objects, three people, three things that you can do when you're on this deserted island, what would you choose? I want you guys to really think about that because these factors are able to help you to get closer to your purpose. And once you get closer to your purpose and you figure out your purpose is, write it down. Because when you write it down on paper, it becomes super powerful. It's so powerful that your subconscious mind will think about it and believe it and dream it and truly get closer to it. And then there are steps you want to take in order to get closer to your purpose. There are milestones that you should take in order to figure out what your vision is. You guys know Tony Robbins? He is that 6'7" life coach that changes a person's life. I was actually like 2 feet away from him one time at a conference, but Tony Robbins says this: if you keep a clear vision of your future, it will pull you like a magnet through your tough times. That's true, because through the toughest of times, it will be your core value. It'll be your North Star to find out, this is what I'm searching for. This is what I'm gonna get. No matter what are the obstacles, I'm gonna go through it. Another motivational speaker, Les Brown, once said, too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living in our fears. Les Brown is such an amazing and motivational speaker, and I really recommend that you listen to his speeches. If you think about it, that's super true. I didn't start my YouTube channel or my podcast or anything until I was quote unquote confident enough or knowledgeable enough or experienced enough to live my life, to reach my purpose or my goal, to share my experience and knowledge to others. But instead I didn't do that at all, right? And I bet that's the same for all of us though, with our businesses or our goals of traveling or having kids or doing this one sport or hobby, because we're scared of it. We have this fear inside us. I mean, it's true because we're humans. We're not perfect. But you know the one solution to that? Just do it. As someone that was really in fear, I was scared of a few things. I was scared because I had approval addiction, and I'll talk a lot about that at a different time. I was scared of being rejected, and most of all, I was scared of failure. These fears are very temporary, and I realized that because of these fears, a lot of people have these regrets. When we have regrets, we're saying, man, I wish when I was younger, when I was 18 or 20 or 30, I wish that I could have been able to start that business, start that podcast, YouTube video, whatever, traveled. Because when you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and you've already lived most of your life, you're too tired to do it. You're too old to do it. And I don't want any of you guys to have regrets. So everyone is not perfect. Everyone has these fears. But what I can say is you can do it. Everyone has the ability to work hard and to reach their goals and passions. Another thing that I want you guys to think about is your values in life. What are your values? What are your pillars that are holding you up? It could be compassion, honesty, humility, respect. What are these things that you truly seek to find and are willing to give to others? Because when you know your values in life, you know what needs to be done, the steps, the correct steps that is individualized for you to get closer to your purpose. And I said purpose, but you can have multiple purposes in life, right? You can have a purpose to become an actor, a purpose to give to the needy, a purpose to teach to people who do not know, right? Everyone has multiple purposes, and that's the beauty of it all. We are trying to find our purpose, but maybe we've already found it. If you're truly struggling, I suggest reading this book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And one of the concepts that he talks about is very important. He talks about a concept called the golden circle, in which it is 3 circles inside one another. And the very outer one is what, in the middle is how, and in the very center, the core is a why. Every organization, every person has a what they need to do. Every organization, every person knows how to do it. But does every organization, business, company, whatever, do they know their why in what they do? And that's the whole point of what we're figuring out our purpose, correct? When we have this vision of what we do and how we do it, in our very center, our values need to be our why. Why do we want to do it? Why do we do what we do? And after going off of all these facts and background information, I want you guys to all realize and think about the 3 things that you need in order to find your purpose. And the first being, do not compare yourself or your purpose to anyone else's. When we do that, we have some sense of negativity, the sense of fear coming back again. Remember the sense of approval addiction. What if mine is not as good as another person? What if my purpose is not as big as Bill Gates or Elon Musk's? Your purpose is your purpose. There's a reason why we're all individual and unique in this world. The second is, don't find your purpose for another person. When we find our purpose, do it for yourself. Because if we do it for our mom, our dad, our siblings, our spouse, our boss, whoever, our dog, what is the point of that? What is our purpose in finding our purpose? What is our why? Remember? And lastly, I did talk about values, and it's super important. I want you guys to be firm in your values and your foundations, because if someone says something about it, I don't want you to be swayed by whatever they're saying, the negativities or their opinions. Your purpose is your purpose, and it should be a strong foundation to where it shouldn't be moved. You shouldn't budge at all. And those are the 3 most important things about finding your purpose. So I want you guys to go do it. Go and find your purposes. Porpoises. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the content and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give it a good thumbs up, like and share, and do whatever you want with this video. Check out our social media pages, and if you have any questions or any topics you'd like me to cover, please comment in the comment section below. That's all that I have to say for today. If anything, stay safe and stay excellent. See ya.